Have you ever picked up your favorite snack and just wondered, where did this actually come from? Well, today we're unwrapping the incredible story of Bikaneri Bhujia. And it's a tale that starts in a royal kitchen, gets its one-of-a-kind flavor from the desert itself, and ends up building a billion-dollar empire. So let's get into it.
I mean, this quote from the poet Ashok Vajpayee just says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly captures how deeply this snack is woven into the very fabric of its hometown. For the city of Bikaner, this isn't just some food item. It's their main economic engine and, a huge source of cultural pride.
So where did this whole journey begin? Well, it doesn't start in a factory or some humble street stall. No. This story starts inside the lavish walls of a palace, created specifically for a king. Just look at this timeline. We're talking about a journey of over 140 years. For the first, 70 years or so, Bhujia was pretty much a well-kept royal secret. But then, in the 1950s, some really forward-thinking brands started taking it beyond the city walls. The real game changer, though, came in 2010, when it earned this legal shield, this protection that really set it up for the global stage. Okay, so picture this. The year is 1877. You're in the heart of the Thar Desert. The ruler, Maharaja Dangar Singh, he wants a totally unique, savory snack to serve his important guests. So his royal chefs get to work, and they create this crispy, golden, noodle-like snack that just instantly becomes a hit with the entire royal court. So right from the get-go, this wasn't just food, it was a symbol of royal hospitality. But what is it that makes this snack so incredibly special? Well, the secret isn't just in the recipe or the hands of the chef. It's actually in the very soil and water of the desert. It's a taste that literally comes from the land.
Okay, now this is probably the most important slide. It's the one ingredient that changes everything. You see, most similar snacks out there, which are usually just called sev, use gram flour or besan. But authentic Bikaneri Bhujia has to be made from the flour of the moth dal, or the dew bean. That is the crucial difference. This one single change is what gives it that signature light, airy, crispy texture that just kind of dissolves in your mouth.
And this table just breaks it down perfectly. You've got the moth dal, this tough little lentil that actually thrives in Bikaner's super dry climate. It basically bakes the resilience of the desert right into the snack. Then there's the local water, which is drawn from these deep wells and is naturally a bit salty. Its unique minerals react with the dough, making it even lighter. And of course, the secret spice blend, we're talking pepper, cardamom, clove, that gives it that unforgettable nutty, spicy kick. So naturally, when you have a product that's this unique and this tied to one specific place, what happens? People start copying it. And that created this huge challenge. How on earth do you protect a recipe that's the lifeblood of an entire city and has been perfected for generations?
I mean, really think about it. If anyone, anywhere in the world, could just make a snack and slap the name Bikaneri Bhujia on it, the name would lose all of its meaning, all its value. So what was the solution? What could they do? Well, the answer came in the form of a legal shield. This document right here, granted back in 2010, is the Geographical Indication Tag, or GI Tag for short. It's an official declaration that says authentic Bikaneri Bhujia can only come from Bikaneri. It's what protects its legacy from fakes.
So what exactly is a GI tag? Well, it's kind of like a trademark, but for a whole region. Think of champagne from France or Parmesan cheese from Italy. The GI tag is a guarantee that what you're buying is the real deal, made in its original home using those traditional methods. It's basically a seal of authenticity. All right, so with its identity now legally locked down, Bikaneri Bhujia was ready to take on the world. And the scale of this industry today? It's just mind-blowing. Let's take a look. This is so much more than a snack. It's a massive employer. The industry supports an estimated 2.5 million people in the Bikaner region alone. That's a livelihood for a huge chunk of the population. And it's especially important because women make up a really significant part of that workforce.
And the money involved? The numbers are just staggering. That little snack that was first made for a king, its core market is now valued at around $800 million US. That is an incredible journey from a royal treat to a global commercial powerhouse.
So who are the people making all this happen? Well, you've got these absolute giants like Bikaji Foods, which is the largest producer on the planet. Then there's Haldirams, the legendary brand that first cracked the code on how to make bhujia on a massive industrial scale. But, and this is so important, you also have countless local artisans, these family-run shops who have been passing down their recipes for generations, keeping the real soul of the tradition alive.
Now, for a lot of us, bhujia is something you just eat straight out of the bag, maybe with a cup of tea. But in Rajasthan and across India, it is so much more than that. It's actually a key ingredient that completely transforms other dishes. One of the most famous examples is a dish called sev ki sabzi, and it's just brilliantly simple. You make this spicy, tangy tomato gravy, let it simmer, and then right at the very end, just before you serve it, you stir in a whole bunch of bhujia. It soaks up some of that delicious gravy but still stays crunchy, creating this amazing texture and flavor. It's incredible. And the creativity just does not stop there. People sprinkle it on top of instant noodles or poha for that extra crunch. It's used as a savory stuffing inside flatbreads and sandwiches. You can even mix it into a yogurt dip, a raitha, for a surprising texture, or use it as a garnish on all kinds of street food and fried rice. It is an unbelievably versatile ingredient. So what a story, right? From a snack made for a king's table to a staple in pantries all over the world, it's a story about geography, about tradition, about business innovation, and even legal protection. It really makes you wonder, what is that special, magical combination of things that turns a simple food into a true cultural legend?